Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your daily dose of influencer fatigue. That's right, you probably don't feel enough when you're scrolling day to day, so it's time for an hour-long breakdown about it. Seems to me that now the average influencer's job description consists of go outside, something normal happens, make posts complaining about it, get dunked on by comments. Because people are like, no, this is just a normal thing that happened. Step 5, have an even bigger meltdown about how the comments don't understand. Step 6, have another meltdown about how hard your job is and how stressed you are. That is the influencer job description. If that sounds like you, then you might just be an influencer. All right, first example I have here is an influencer named Catherine Ebbs, who vlogged her worst nightmare, going to a grocery store.
So we are in this teeny tiny little town in the mountains, and we're gonna try and hopefully get all of our groceries for the next 4 days.
Wait, why is that funny? Why were they laughing in the first place? Why is it already funny to them? Like, we're going grocery shopping in a tiny little town? Are they even gonna have a grocery store? Do these people even eat food? Do these teeny tiny little people in this teeny tiny little town even need tiny little food? Or what do they eat? Tiny little food?
I have a feeling this is not gonna be good news. We don't even have a cart? This is a simulation. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, I love that she's wearing a shirt that says Montauk on it. It's just the icing on the cake. We're only like 20 seconds into this. She's already had like 5 out of touch moments. It's like not even like a corner market. It's like a normal grocery store. And already she's been like, what the fuck? Oh, I am not optimistic about this. What even, can you call this food? Look at this fucking slop. Is there no smoothie desk here? Where's the Hailey Bieber smoothie? Oh my god, you guys don't have smoothies here? At this, what do you guys eat?
You do need a melon? I'm just sitting here laughing. I'm just sitting here laughing. Their fruit does not look good.
They don't even have carts. Oh, they do have a cart. Oh, she's got the cart. Yeah, still it's funny though. Because it's like we almost didn't. What if they didn't?
Like all their fruit looks bad. I just looked at Lauren, she's like, I'm stressed out. I'm mad at Sam's. Sam's Club and I are not friends. Oh, they do have a bag of sweet. Guys, this is not good. Maybe I'll just do these. Aaron, I know, needs some stuff for his salads. At this point, I'm just grabbing shit.
I'm sorry, where do you normally shop? Honestly, like, these are normal, perfectly normal items. I feel like she's acting like she's buying street meat in like Mumbai. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, she grabs a bag of Sun Chips. It's like, have you not been to a grocery store? Any grocery store in the United States except for fucking Erewhon has Sun Chips.
I'm like, low-key, we should just order out, because this is crazy. I don't see any 100% beef. This is absolutely insane. Lauren and I literally just keep saying we're fucking mad at Sam's Club.
This is actually insane. I've seen this clip go viral like multiple times and I haven't watched it, but I was like, how crazy could it really be? This is insane. I don't even think Bill Gates would react like this if he walked into a grocery store. He'd be like, yeah, I've seen Sun Chips before. These buns look normal. Like, put any billionaire in a grocery store like this and they'd be like, yeah, I wasn't always worth $1 billion. I've been to these places before. None of this stuff is too shocking to me. But for some reason, she's like, I'm like mad that we're here right now. Like, I think we're just gonna have to order out for 4 days straight because like, I'm not gonna eat hot dog buns. What even are those? Sun Chips? Oh, I can't even say it.
I feel like I'm in a simulation right now. From a 4-year-old. That's fine. Aaron needs them for a salad too. You're good. Okay, I'm seeing ribeye or strip. Do you like ribeye or strip better?
I don't need, what even are those? Like, I've never even heard of those cuts before. I've only ever heard of filet. Isn't that the only way it comes is filet? Wagyu A5 filet? Isn't that the only cut? What are these random cuts of beef?
How much do you hate me right now?
I mean, not a lot.
Just a little bit. I don't think I could have ever gotten Lauren drunk or high enough to be in this place right now.
I'm honestly curious, what is so bad about the place? Honestly, like, I'm trying to see the other side. Like, if the place looked sketchy or something, this looks like Pavilions. She said it was Sam's Club, right? That's a normal fucking place.
Don't even ask. A crazy experience. An absolutely insane experience. The greatest part is that guys are there, so all we have to do is drive. I love it! I'm of this cart.
Guys, that was insane, okay? Let me tell you something. Back in Montauk, you wouldn't find one of these items. Actually, I don't know, because my private chef does the grocery shopping, so I actually don't know. You might be able to find this stuff there. I'm not really sure, but I'm never stepping foot in a place like that ever again.
Snakes.
Taking the cart back though, good. I like to see that. I like to see that. I'm a fan of that because I obviously do that too every single time, obviously every time.
Now it started raining. What is happening? Literally, what is happening? Now it randomly started raining. Jesus, it was. What is happening to us?
What is life? What is our fucking life? God, FML. What the hell is happening? Go to place that sell food, it rain, like... I'm sorry. People need to know about this. What is our life?
I literally was like, what is going on right now? All I know is we gotta go. We didn't get ice.
Fuck. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to that hellhole. Ice? The ice is probably fucking frozen. Ugh, no.
We have to go to Green Mart. I gotta go in there. I gotta go shop local. We have to get ice. Like, we can just forget it. Pretend we forgot it.
At what level do you become this detached? Truly, like, I'm actually fully so curious. Like, how long has it been since she stepped in a normal grocery store? Like, me when liquid randomly starts falling from the sky. I'm stuck on how there weren't any normal eggs. What exactly do abnormal eggs look like at the grocery store? These are simulation eggs. They have to be. They're cubes. Why are they cubes? They're Minecraft eggs. What does she mean she's in a simulation? Like, I could go on for an hour about this. I know I did a video called Most Out of Touch Videos Ever or something like that. This, I wish I saw this before that video. That takes first place. That wasn't even, okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep going for just a second. People are like, that's a normal grocery store for a small town. It's also a normal grocery store for a big town. That's literally what the one I go to looks exactly like.
It was not my intention, and I am very sorry. So, what a week it has been. I wanted to come on because I'm not someone to not address the situation, especially at this scale. I took the week off to just like kind of be with my family while they were in town. The video I posted walking in the grocery store, did I 1000% have a bratty bad attitude? Yes, I was very, very, very frustrated with the day. I spent...
But you guys don't understand, like, this food just, it was so, like, it was like a simulation. It was like, what are these eggs? So yeah, I had a bad attitude, but like, you wouldn't eat sun chips, would you? Sun chips? I think that's what they're called, sun chips. You wouldn't eat those, right? Sun chips.
Weeks to make sure that everything went to plan, and us girly pops putting all the pressure on our shoulders to make sure family birthday parties, family weekends, family trips, everything goes well. I felt like that day was just a simulation. I was like, if everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. On the flip side, watching it back through the lens of others, I am now well aware that my daily stressors were not reflecting in the video. It was just, again, just a bad attitude, bad energy. And now when I look back, I'm like, I cringe because it's like my intent versus the impact are miles and miles and miles apart.
They do this shit on Love Island too, where like, so they'll get called out for something and then they'll be like, that wasn't my intention. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't really matter what your intention was at this point. It's like, the effect was different. So that's the problem. My intention never was to offend. Yeah, but it offended people. So yeah, that was the grocery store video. That was honestly way better than I thought it was gonna be. That was awesome. That is the out of touch final boss right there. All right, next up, we've seen influencer go to grocery store. Now what happens when influencer go to restaurant? Let's check it out.
Oh my god!
Incredible. We are done. Don't pay, just go.
Okay,
Ciao.
okay.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao. Oh, great. Bye.
He said, don't pay, just go. We don't even want your money. Just fucking you and your phone just need to get out of here, please. And your vape. She's holding a vape in the beginning of this. Were you vaping in the restaurant? Maybe that's why.
Bye. Great. Bye. Literally, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Oh, you too. Literally. God bless you all. Hey! Yay!
Come on, if the whole restaurant is clapping when you leave, you're not winning that. This is not something to be proud of. You're not like dunking on them right now. They are owning you.
Round of applause! Well, this is the worst restaurant I've been to. Look at the name. In my life. In my life. So rude. You shouldn't.
Shh, stop. Just be quiet. Why are you yelling? The restaurant was not happy that I was upset the bruschetta I ordered was made with brioche bread. It tasted sweet and awful, and they weren't happy about me not liking it and not wanting to pay. Wait, you said you weren't gonna pay for the thing you ordered because you didn't like how it tasted? That's not how restaurants work. Not in my opinion, at least. I know some people think that. I'm always like, I hate when people are like, can we give this back? We don't like it. I'm like, it's kind of a gamble you take when you order food at a restaurant. Like, there's a chance you're not gonna like it. They can't make food that every single person on earth enjoys, so there's a chance you're gonna be the person that doesn't like what they make. I don't think you should be able to return it. They made it. What are they gonna do with it? It's just gonna go in the trash. I would fuck? No, I would eat. I'm saying this sounds delicious, okay? I would eat the hell out of bruschetta on brioche. That sounds delicious to me. So this is exactly what I'm saying. I would have garbled that whole thing down. I probably would have gotten seconds, and I would have asked to pay extra because I liked it so much. She's also in Italy. They'd probably know how to make bruschetta in Italy. I think you're probably the one who's wrong here. I'm trying to see if she posted like an aftermath or like an explanation or something.
Welcome to another lesson on how to get rid of social.
Oh my god, I hate this shit so much. This is not how to get rid of social anxiety. This is how to get rid of manners. You don't fucking just scream in a public place. It's just manners, it's polite. Yeah, look, if an entire restaurant of people are clapping when you leave, I think you were the issue, probably. Not the restaurant, and not the bruschetta, which probably was so goddamn good, and my mouth is watering right now just thinking about it. Okay, grocery store, restaurant. What happened when influencer go to event?
At this point, I had been in the line almost an hour and a half, and about 45 minutes in, I had decided I was just going to wait it out since I made the trip already, and to film how ridiculous this was going to be, because I could already tell from the people in the line. You go in, you were told to grab a key off the wall and insert it into the matching number of the drawer, and you would get something. Of course, the key didn't work, and I was like, yep, we are still ghetto coming in here. And she was like, no, you're doing it wrong. I was like, I think I flipped the key 8 which ways, but whatever. Finally got it open, and I won a color analysis. Yes, an event for waiting and nothing else. And then I went outside and look at all the rest of these people, look at the people in the line, and this is what was waiting to go in. And I said, I wanted to hand one of them my macron and say, this is what you're waiting for, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna let them be.
Look at the disgusting cretins waiting in line for this fucking joke of an event where you get only this thing for free, but like, that's it. So I guess she thought this was gonna be like an influencer event, but it was an event open to the public. So that's why she's like, ugh, I didn't realize Jen Pop was gonna be there.
What an utter... And I should have gotten the hint when I saw every Joe Schmo from off the street that literally looked like they rolled out of bed homeless, waiting in line to get into this thing.
Oh my god! Wait, the best part about this is that she had 8,000 followers. By the way, I'm not laughing at the fact that she has 8,000 followers. Like, I'm not laughing at that being a low amount. I'm saying it's very low to like have this amount of entitlement. You should never have this amount of entitlement, but to have 8,000 followers and then act like you're like an A-list celebrity is so funny.
PSA to Marshalls, if you're gonna go ahead and slide in the DMs of a creator that you see on here, a content creator tagging you constantly in videos, and you're gonna go ahead and say, we invite you in capital letters to this event and join us, please don't waste our time. We spend a lot of our time curating content, editing, filming.
Here we go. See, I told you this is the 5th phase of the influencer's day. Crash out about how hard you work. Knowing she only has 8,000 followers is frying me. Lol, you need at least 10K followers to even apply to get paid per views, but she's a full-time working content creator.
I know. Stop. please make sure that you have a content creator day, and that you also have a day where any schmuck could come in. I'm peanuts. I am nobody on here. And I know that such a big brand like Marshall's, for them to do that, and I can tell who was a content creator in the line and who wasn't. You can tell. You can tell by how we dress. You can tell by our hair.
We don't look fucking homeless, that's for damn sure. This was the message, by the way. Hi, we know how much you love Marshalls and fashion, so we'd love to personally invite you to the Marshall Style Closet, a one-day experience that brings fall's biggest trends to life. Join us at 216 Lafayette. I mean, this sounds like an ad. It doesn't sound like a personal invitation. I know they said we personally invite you, but that makes it seem even more robotic. Craziest part is that it doesn't even say anywhere in the message that she's going to receive anything whatsoever. She was like so disappointed with the free thing that she got. My Charlie fan page in 2020 had more followers than her. I'm dying. It's Marshalls. It's fucking Marshalls. Okay, grocery store, restaurant, event. What happened when influencer wanna go Super Bowl? What happened? Well, if you were an influencer, how would you get to the Super Bowl? You just ask your audience to buy you a ticket, right? Exactly. Well, that's what this influencer did.
That it is the third year in a row that the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, the city in which I live, the third year in a row that the Chiefs have made it to the Super Bowl, and I have not been invited by the Super Bowl, by the Chiefs, by any brands. Yeah, it feels personal at this point. It really does. I go to the games. I post about going to the games. I wear my Chiefs gear every single week on Fridays, and sometimes on other days too. Sundays, obviously, as well. I don't know what else I have to do.
I am a fan of this team. Is that not enough to have free tickets to the biggest game of the year? I am a fan of the team. Did you not hear me? Publicly. I am publicly a fan. I wear the jerseys. No one else does that. I go to a game, not a single person is wearing a jersey. I'm wearing a jersey.
I am such a huge fan. Ever since I have moved onto Kansas City soil, which I have been living in the Kansas/Kansas City area for almost 10 years now. Ever since I moved here, I've been a Chiefs fan. Not only that, I've been a football fan my entire life. Huge football fan. I watch 6 hours of football every single Sunday. Like, it is my life. I love it so much. And I post about it a lot. And so the fact that I haven't been invited, yeah, I'm heartbroken, especially when I get to see all of these amazing influencers who get invited every year and they have no connection to either team involved in the Super Bowl and sometimes no connection to football whatsoever. Yeah, I want to be invited. So just take this as my application. Brands. I love to eat. I love to drink. I love everything. So that won't be an issue. So if you want to bring me to the Super Bowl in New Orleans this year, I am also a huge Chiefs fan. Like, you will not regret it. I promise. Yeah, it feels personal that I haven't been invited, honestly. It feels personal. I know it's not, but it feels that way.
Yeah, I think it is. I think someone in the marketing department is like, I personally hate this girl. I know the entire team has been talking about how badly they want her at the game because she's all of their favorite creator, obviously, as she is everyone on earth. But just to spite her, I'm not going to invite her because I fucking hate her. It's so funny to think that because you have followers, you are entitled to get invited to the Super Bowl. Like, it's just a given. What is that? How does that happen? Like, do you just get enough free shit where you're like, okay, I guess just this is my life now. This is how it works.
All right, we've got today's lunch at school. I got a wrap this time, though, just to kind of switch it up. She's thick today. You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? I asked for no tomatoes and no cucumbers, and what do they give me? Tomatoes and cucumbers. I'm literally probably one of their most loyal customers, and they do this to me. Cheers. I didn't put mayo on it either.
Oh my god, good thing you didn't overreact. See, what did I tell you? This is the second and third phase. Something normal happened, or minor inconvenience. Make video melting down and complaining about it. In her defense, though, I would be just as pissed if they didn't put fucking mayo on mine. Okay? Fuck do I look like eating a mayo-less sandwich? I love how dry it is! Thanks, Subway! See, I'm just as bad as her. I would have done the same shit. Like, this happens all the time. Life isn't perfect. It happens. It's just when shit happens to influencers, they're like... People gotta fucking know about this. People don't know. Fucking Subway. The injustice, okay? Subway didn't put mayo on my wrap. Or they did, but it was uneven. It was spread. They didn't spread it. So when they wrapped it, it was very much concentrated near the ends. And it's just like, do they not know that I'm a fan of the Chiefs first and foremost and a fan of mayo? Like, and they're gonna do this to me? Listen, this is a personal call out to Hellman's. You can make this right by sending me free mayo for life, okay? And if you don't, I kind of feel like that's a personal attack. Okay, what happened when influencers take public transport? What happened then? Let's see.
I'm about to take the subway for the very first time, and I'm taking you guys with me because I'm nervous. I'm currently in Chelsea, and we need to get to Chinatown because I'm going to go get my hair blown out. We'll see how this goes. Here goes nothing.
Already the same exact vibe as the grocery store video. Oh my god, let's see what happens. My guess is you're going to get from point A to point B. That's my guess. Oh my god, metal stairs. What the hell is this place? What is this?
Okay, it says I need to go on the A, C, or E train. I think I need to be on this side. Not this side. But how do I get to the other side?
How does the Uber know what side to pull up on? Oh, it's not an Uber. Oh my god, I keep forgetting I'm taking the subway. Oh my god.
Let's try this again. Oh, we're good. Just gotta take the other set of stairs down. This is where we need to be going. Okay, here we go. I'm so nervous.
Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous?
Stand clear of the clock.
We made it to Canal Street. Now let's see if I actually am where I am wanting to be. I refused to sit on the seats because I didn't want my ass to get a rash.
Oh my god, to just publicly say that? So bad.
Because I'm in a short dress. It's very dirty down here.
I didn't want to get fucking scabies on my ass cheeks from sitting on the subway seat.
Germaphobe in me is freaking out, but you guys, I did it! I did it! Okay, go. I'm a little freaked out that I'm like the only one rocking around here right now. Safety-wise, you know, I'll fuck someone up if they try to mess with me. Keep your eyes on alert, ladies. I've never been so happy to see daylight.
Oh my god.
We did it. Now I'm just a 4-minute walk to Blue Bottle, which is right next to the place that I like to get my hair blowouts in Chinatown. I feel accomplished today. That was a big thing, okay? Come back for more subway rides.
Why do they think people are gonna relate to this shit? I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess it's a stupid ass question. It's like they're in a bubble, so they don't really understand that this is what the average person's day looks like. It wasn't even like, I understand, like, you know, sometimes the New York subway can get kind of sketchy. I get that. But like, there was no part of that looked at all sketchy, unsafe, nothing. Dirty even, like it looked clean. I mean, to post about something that millions of people do every single day, and to like, have the attitude of like, whoa, I can't believe I'm doing this, like, God help me. You just know it's not gonna go over well. Come with me while I go to a 9 to 5 for the day. I'm so scared. If you know me, you know I've been an influencer for a couple years now, full-time content creator. Well, I've never had a real job. So today I thought it'd be fun to take my friend's shift at a restaurant, by the way, a chain restaurant. Also a first for me. And I'm just really scared and I can't believe I'm doing this. And pray for me, you guys, pray for me. It's not gonna go over well because everyone in the comments is gonna be like, well, I do this every day, what do you mean?
Whatever you're doing, do not go to Lartusi. No. No. Larnuso. No.
So I don't usually make these type of videos, but I'm in New York City at Lartusi and I need everyone to know, don't come here. I came here in December last year. Best experience ever. I told my two friends we had to come here. This is a scam. The host, a total bitch. The manager, clearly her mom. She got it from her mama. Awful. Our server's sweating on top of us. They're making lies. The hosts are just staring at us.
They're making lies. They're making lies back there. They bring out this food. They say it's something and it's something completely different. They're making lies.
It was actually so bad. We're just standing up and walking out. Like, we said we don't want to eat in here. This place is...
They're just gonna leave and not pay.
Ghetto.
Ghetto. Such a bad word to describe something you don't like. People in the comments are like, so you guys were late. 5:05 doesn't really count as late in restaurant terms, like, come on. And again, this is coming from someone who is not a late person. There is a little bit of a grace period. And that finally brings us to the pinnacle of influencers discovering real life stories. We've been through a lot of influencers doing things. What about when influencer have a roommate? What about that?
You're gonna have to forgive me for being a little lower energy than I would like to be when telling this story, but I was out until almost midnight last night. I promise if you give me a chance to give you some context, this story is so worth it. 24 hours ago, I was told by my current roommate that I was getting kicked out at the end of June, even though I moved in a month ago. Quickest backstory on me, I'm a full-time artist in New York City and I've always wanted to live here. I broke up with an abusive ex, quit my job, moved here with not a lot of money. Through all of last year, I've just been aching to find home. I felt like this place was it. My room faces a backyard, so I
Hold on, I forgot to, what was that? I forgot to say I've lived in 5 different sublets in the last year, just bouncing around trying to finally get on a lease.
Place was it. My room faces a backyard, so I get to hear the birds. It has a rooftop and I can see the entire skyline. It's perfect. I have one roommate, and when I met them, it seemed like everything was fine. There was a verbal agreement we were going to be
Why is he cutting off mid-word?
In July, and that was when I was going to join the lease. When I moved in May, her tone changed.
Every single time the scene cuts mid last word, it is fucking with my brain. Maybe that's just the millennial in me that needs a nice padding before and after the first and last words.
See me over things that were so elementary. I'm about to turn 30. This person is mid-20s, but acting like they're in high school. She would not allow me to store things on the top 2 shelves in the cabinet because it, quote, stresses her out. When I moved in, I had a different dish rack than her, the one that has walls on this side. She just had a flat dish rack where she would just kind of awkwardly and haphazardly pile up the dishes. And I was like, hey, I've got this other dish rack. Would you be open to us giving it a try? Immediately she shut it. My entire issue with her through this last month has just been her lack of compromising. And so a few nights ago, I received a text of her being like, please remember that the top shelf in the fridge is mine. I have just my gallon of milk stored up there in my creamer.
Okay. This just seems like petty roommate shit. Why the fuck are we airing this out on TikTok? You guys are arguing about fridges and the shelves, like, just keep that between you guys.
We need to move the creamer. And I was like, is there a reason why? Because you don't have that much stored on that shelf. She's like, because it's my shelf, that's why. And it was end of discussion. And I was too tired that night. And I deal with this in the morning because I need to say something. Wake up and I type out very long text. I spent over an hour working on it because I grew up in an abusive family, in an abusive relationship. I've just overly analyzed all of my words because I was afraid of things being used against me. The last few months I've been working on that. I'm coming into myself and feeling more at ease and confident in all the things, but I can still really struggle with taking up space. Of course, I'm gonna have screenshots for you. This is exactly what I said. I have nothing to hide. She immediately came back with this, announcing...
Okay, we gotta read this. I need to be honest with you that I'm becoming more frustrated with our communication. I've been fully cooperative with every request you've made since I moved in, and I haven't felt like you've been open to compromise or considering trying something new, even if we decide to go back to how you usually like it. I deserve to take up space here too, but I feel like my preferences aren't even heard out. I don't like your dish rack and would rather use mine, but I've been fully willing to compromise out of respect for you. The LED lights in the living room are low voltage, so they don't eat into our power bill at all, blah blah blah. Thanks for letting me know how you feel. To be honest, I think we're just not a good fit. If we're being transparent, I want to make you aware I'm still looking for a new roommate. I have 3 people who I'm interested in signing this lease with me. As for the LED lights, you never told me about them and or told me you wanted to keep them on even if you're not in the living room. I personally think that's a waste of our light bill. Regardless if it's under your name, we still split. And I don't want to spend an extra 5 to 10 on the bill. I think you've been taking up space. You are setting boundaries and I'm respecting them. Example, the fridge situation. You wanted to not mix our things. Let's make this last month as peaceful as possible.
He was still looking for someone else to live with her. This is the first that I'm hearing of this. I thought everything was fine. Besides her sort of hostile responses to me whenever I would bring something up as like a compromise, because that's what you fucking do with roommates. We don't even interact. She has her own front door in her bedroom. She doesn't even come through the living room. I stay in my room most of the time. We're kind of on different schedules. I'm giving all of this context because the further that you get down in these messages, the weirder that the shit gets. I got some tea from the girl who lived before me, and it gave so much context into some intuition that I had about my roommate, as well as what my role was in this scenario. Okay, here we go. You're gonna have to...
Part 2 tomorrow? Okay. I mean, I know the story's so good, you're probably just dying for a part 2. Well, I'm gonna make you wait till tomorrow. Wake up, have my coffee. Oh, wait. There's a part 2. Gotta watch that.
So if you don't know what's going on, I've been dealing with not being sure where I'm going to live at the end of June since May. It turned into a whole thing with the roommate, and now it's a lot of shit with the landlord. I had one potential roommate fall through, found another one in a very short amount of time, and are just waiting on some things. But the landlord is getting really pushy, and it sucks because I'm like, you guys stopped responding to me for days. Why are you just now rushing?
Wasn't informed of the rent increase. They were like, the previous leaseholder would have been emailed about the rent increase. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Because I'm the one who's going to be re-signing. Why the fuck would you send this information to the people who aren't?
Literally, what do you do all day? This is the most normal situation. The sublet is ending, so she has to find a new place. And she made a 30-part series about it?
A sublet I met about a month ago made a 30-part TikTok series about me, and I want to address a few things. We're gonna keep it short and straight to the point because 30? I genuinely don't know how any of this is my fault. You started subleasing a few weeks ago. A sublease is temporary by definition, meaning I don't owe you shit. You are not entitled just because you moved in.
Wait, this is so insane that are they still living together at this point? Yes, this was June. That means like by the end of June she had to be out. This was June 24th, so like she's probably just in the other room doing the same thing. This is like, every part of this is fucked up. Even if you are the roommate and this girl's like making a 30-part series about you, like just be like, what? Like as soon as she moves out, it's gonna be over, so.
For choosing what's best for me and my future. She also started a GoFundMe. I'm gonna insert the GoFundMe right here so you can read it briefly.
I moved into my current place thinking I'd get to stay, but after a horribly traumatizing situation with my roommate, horribly traumatizing? I'm at my breaking point and I need help. I'm not sure if I'm going to need to pay the entirety of rent for the month of July on top of a security deposit, or if I'll have to move in literally a week. She raised $3,300. That's crazy. It's crazy to just be like, listen, I moved to New York and now my temporary sublet is telling me I have to leave because that was our contract. Can I have money? And people will just be like, yeah, sure.
I'm on the brink of losing my housing, and I don't know what to do anymore.
I'm on the brink of losing my housing. It's a sublet. You knew it was gonna end. You had a month. I mean, lose your housing. That makes it sound like you're like they're like selling the building and they're kicking you out or something.
Unsure how you'll make your next rent payment, and looking at those 99.6% odds that are against you and smiling because in that 0.4% New Yorkers find a way.
Maybe this is not a movie, go to work. I feel like I kind of skimmed through. I don't really know that much about the situation, but I will say one thing. If you are a struggling artist and you move to a city that's very expensive and your goal is to make it, you need to be doing art all day long. You should not have enough time to make a 30-part series about your roommate who is sliding you over the shelves in your fridge. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't have enough time for that. You should be working on your craft because that's the only way you're gonna make it. All right, that's it. What happened when influencer try to end YouTube video? Ask to hit like? I think so. Ask to subscribe? Perhaps. Ask to comment. Yes, comment now. Say, I like. Thanks for making. And let me know when you want another dose of influencer fatigue. Thanks for watching. Bye.